Hush, no, hush, no. Go back home now. Two villages on before the search could start. She sent me to her sister, 2 villages on. Walked me out the door before the search could start. They'll come here first, she said, already breaking, already carrying a debt too heavy for one heart. I walked again that night with barely hours of darkness left. Arrived as the muezzin's call began to rise. I hid inside my aunt's small storeroom quiet, not knowing what my mother paid in compromise. By mid-morning, Ismail's family came in fury. Not the quiet calm of 5 years gone before. His father and his uncle's brothers, strangers, demanding triple price outside my father's door. My father shaking, rarely ever challenged, tried to calm a courtyard full of furious men. He managed it eventually that morning, but the pressure simply moved and rose again. They didn't beat my mother, they just whispered the word exile. And exile was worse than any blade. A woman with nothing cast from every shelter. A fear no promise of mine could ever fade. There's a line where fear stops being a feeling and becomes the only thing you are. My mother crossed that line to save herself and told them exactly where I are. I don't hate her, I don't hate her. I just wonder what was left of her at all. There's a line where fear stops being a feeling and becomes the only thing you are. I think about her standing in that courtyard, alone against a village raised in fury. No husband stepping fully to defend her. No sister, no protection, judge or jury. 2 days she held the secret of my hiding. 2 days of threats stacked heavy on her name. Repudiation, exile, every kind of ruin, until the weight became too much to tame. I don't know the moment that she told them. I wasn't there to see her finally break. I only know that by the next day's dawning, they knew the road my feet had come to take. I used to think I'd never understand it, how a mother gives the hiding place away. But fear is its own country with its own language, and she'd been speaking it her whole life every day. They didn't beat my mother, they just whispered the word exile. And exile was worse than any blade. A woman with nothing cast from every shelter. A fear no promise of mine could ever fade. There's a line where fear stops being a feeling and becomes the only thing you are. My mother crossed that line to save herself and told them exactly where I are. I don't hate her, I don't hate her. I just wonder what was left of her at all. There's a line where fear stops being a feeling and becomes the only thing you are. I forgive the fear, I can't forgive the silence of a whole village that let it happen still. A mother's love got buried under threats, a mother's love against an iron will. They came at dawn before the heat could settle. No tea, no cola, no pretend, just hands that took back what was only loaned. A debt collected, not a friend. I saw my mother once before they took me onward, standing distant by the compound gate. Her eyes met mine for just a single moment, carrying a sorrow I still cannot translate. She didn't reach for me, she didn't call out, She simply stood there, smaller than I'd known. A woman folded in on her own grieving. A woman who had given all she'd ever owned. I've turned this story over many evenings, trying to find the villain in the tale, but all I find are people caught in fear's current. A current strong enough to make us fail. My mother isn't innocent, she isn't guilty. She's just a woman drowning, same as me. Two women swimming in a river neither chose. Both of us still reaching to be free. There's a line where fear stops being a feeling. I crossed it too the night I read. We're just two women in a story written long before either of us began. There's a line, there's a line, there's a line, there's a line where fear and love get tangled in your hand. We're just two women in a story, trying to understand. I don't hate her, I just wish someone had protected us both. Still here, still hers, still her daughter, still here.